Teen Grind, how you living out there? It's the Kid Dirty Kid, and I'm back with another video. Like I said, I want to keep up with my doing a video every day until my birthday. The Draytober thing. You want more information about that? Look at my other videos, and also a quick update. The live stream will be on later tonight because my computer was acting up. It didn't want to turn on. It signed me out, and it took forever to get it working. But yeah, and because of that, I decided to push it back a little bit later. But I want to talk about this Kyren Lacey situation. I wasn't aware of the story because I don't pay attention to everything. I don't have my ear to the street 24/7. But it was brought to my attention about it was brought to my attention by my mother. My mother told me about this situation. She asked me to speak on it. I decided to do a little research on the situation, but before I came on and talked about it. So basically, the gist of the situation is Kyren Lacey was pretty much being framed for something he didn't do in Louisiana. Supposedly, a wreck had happened where a 78-year-old man was unalived. Because somebody ran to the back of his car. They said Kyren Lacey did it, only to find out today. Oh, today or yesterday. I'm sorry, I'm not very sure, but it was either today or yesterday that body cam footage came out that he actually didn't do it. And he was actually, in fact, 72 inches away from the actual crash site. And the witness in a gold truck, I believe, said he didn't do it. He was only going 23 miles an hour. It was a lady who came up behind and hit the gold car, and hit his car, and was called the wreck, and that was called the unaliving of the 78-year-old man. And because Kyren felt like he wasn't going to win this case, he went on the run. He went from Louisiana to Houston, but throughout the while, Kyren Lacey was getting bashed online. People were saying, he unalived a 78-year-old man. Some people was making it a race thing, saying that he did it, and due to the fact that he got to deal with the haters online, because not only that, he was a LSU player who was on the verge of going pro, so he had to deal with the online hate of that community as well. The pressure became too much for him, and he ended up taking his own life because of that. Only to find out later on, just this year, that he was innocent. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing to hear, because us as black people, we always felt like the justice system is in our favor. We feel like we can't win, and due to that fear and that panic, it's sometimes cause situation like this. It's a sad thing to see. People. One of the people up there who was talking about him is named Jack Mack. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this person, but I did see messages of him saying he's gonna donate to the fund, to his funeral fund and all that. But the truth is, you were one of the main people who was pushing it, and he's gone now. So no amount of money that you donate is going to bring him back. It just sad for that to happen, because he had his whole future ahead of him. He could possibly went on to do great things as well. But the fact that he felt like he's a young black man, the justice system is against him, and it was because the cop, who was framing him, were telling the witness to say, "Oh, say you had to slam on the brakes to order to avoid that head-on collision," and tell him that Kyren car was headed towards you, and that's what caused it, when that wasn't the reality of the situation at all. And I hope the cop that was in charge of this case, I hope he gets fired and never allowed to work on the police force ever again. And I hope his information, by information I'm not saying docs, I hope his information get plastered so he doesn't work for another law enforcement again, is what I'm saying. So My thoughts on the situation. I'm sad. I'm sad that happened. I feel sorry for Kyren's family. Yeah, part of me wish that he was, you know, I'm not victim blaming him or anything, but part of me wish that he was able to like just hold on until the all the information came out, so he could be proven innocent. But even then, how people are in this world, even when you're innocent as a black man, people still say you're guilty just because. Hopefully one day, us black people will stop fighting amongst one another. You know, stop fighting each other, so we can make things better off for us. So things like this won't happen. That's my thought on this video. That's my thought on the situation. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see y'all later.